and I reached my floor. So you got the ornate staircase, fire escape, beautiful workmanship going in, and then you've got the apartments around here facing north, west, south, east, north, and each one has got its own twin elevators and everything is swipe card. So you've got your swipe card for the elevators and also your doors. So the rent that I pay for this apartment is $450 per month, which works out at $112.50 per week. So if you're living in a Western country and you're sick of the high cost of electricity, gas, food, everyday living, then Cambodia is the country to come and retire in. If you're over 55, you can get the ER visa, which is retirement, and I can explain and send you all the government documents that you need to come and retire in Cambodia. And this is just one of thousands of apartment complexes throughout Phnom Penh and the rest of Cambodia. Some people like to live in Sennetville, by the beach, Kampot by the river, Kep Beach, which is the beach area, or Siem Reap up by Angkor Wat, but all depends where you like to live. I've always been a city man myself, so I like the city, big city. So if you want to know any more details about retirement in Cambodia and apartments like this, if you want any help, I'll leave all my details down below. Contact details, WhatsApp number, and just get that back to me. So this is part 3. I've done a part 2 and a part 1. So if you've seen those, it's just a few added extras. And I'll just add some photos at the end of this video, just to show you the quality of the appliances in the apartment. So my apartment has got insect screens or bug screens on all the windows and doors. So you can leave all your windows and doors open, day and night, and you don't get the insects coming in, and you get lower energy costs. And I'll show you what I paid. I'll show you my receipt, what I paid for last month and for the month of December. And I just paid it yesterday, and I'll show it to you, the full costs. So I'll leave some videos and some photos at the end of this video of the cost of living and the appliances. And if you want to know any more, just get back to me. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And I hope you like to share, like, subscribe, and there's more videos coming up just like this. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the door you come up through into the entertainment area, and also they've got the male and female toilets up here. So there's toilets on every floor. So this is the other toilets here, the male toilets. And then you can see there's great views of the city. Phnom Penh is really coming into the 21st century with their buildings, and it's becoming a huge city. At any one time there's between 1.5 and 2 million people living in Phnom Penh. So this video is mainly for pensioners, Western pensioners, living in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, America, Canada, any Western country where the cost of living, electricity, food, transportation, illegal immigration, you know, all these things that that Western countries are suffering from now, is to, you know, come and retire in Cambodia. And I can give you all the details and send you all the information. You have to be 55 or over to retire in Cambodia. So if you've got your own home or apartment anywhere in the Western world, you can rent it out and come and live here at a fraction of the cost. This is only a small part of Phnom Penh city. Yeah, we're looking at all the suburbs, but the suburbs go out forever. And all those tall buildings are all brand new apartments, going from a studio apartments up to 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom. And they're building more and more and more, you know. Yes, you can see the construction cranes in the distance. The apartment complex that I'm in is brand new, and it's, you know, a residential apartment, which means it's, you know, 5-star quality. If you haven't seen my other videos, I will show you. So it's a little bit windy up here today. It's the 1st of January 2023, and January, February, March is like the winter months in Europe, but we don't get near cold. It's about 23, 24, 25 at the moment. So you can see how Phnom Penh is coming into the 21st century. Now I'll take you down to the next level down, which is the swimming pool area and the barbecues and that. Now you can see why it's, you know, 5-star luxury. You know, the fittings and everything that's been used is, you know, no corners have been cut. And this is just the fire escape, you know, or, you know, if you want to use it coming up to your apartment, get a bit of exercise, you can. But this is just the fire escape we're looking at. So these doors here face out onto north. So we're going to have a look. So this is the other part of the upstairs, you know, the rooftop entertainment area. And down here we've got the swimming pool, I'll show you in a minute, but this is looking north. And as I always say, if you're living in Phnom Penh, Cambodia or Asia, always get an apartment facing north. Your electricity will be, you know, much cheaper if your apartment is facing north. You don't get all day sun, and it's much cooler. And I'll actually show you my electricity for this month or last month. And then down here, now down here we've got the, you know, the swimming pool area. And now the LCD lights that light up at night time. And this is the, you know, have your barbecue down here. They've got a gas barbecue. And there was a lot of people down here last night bringing in New Year. And the furniture, you know, was absolutely, you know, top quality. No corners have been cut. This is looking out towards north. So that's north out there. So, you know, if you want to have real cheap electricity and living cost, is to have an apartment facing north. And I'll just show you the entertainment area down here. And I'll go down here and film it down here in a minute. Swimming pool. So that's the entertainment area. So we've got 2 entertainment areas. You can see the massive construction taking place, and that's the Mekong River is just over beyond those buildings over there. It's Diamond Island, and then we come to looking towards just the city centre over here. So my apartment complex is in BBK2, which is just on the verge of BBK1. 100 metres away is BBK1, which is the city centre. So you got about an 8-minute walk into the city centre. Now on the rooftop, this is all the water tanks, and the water tanks are all on the roof, and it gives you high pressure, really high pressure for a shower, and your kitchen and bathroom tanks. And you've got the pressure pump here, so every time you turn the kitchen sink on or have a shower, the pump starts up and gives you really high pressure, which most apartments don't have high pressure in their apartments. And that noise, what you're hearing now, this is the elevator, the top of the elevator just behind there. So that's the maintenance area through there. So that was the clicking noise. The top of the elevator, there's 2 behind that wall there. So we'll go down these stairs to the swimming pool area, and then the elevators will take you down to the ground floor. Now you can see the quality and everything that's been used in this apartment. So we'll go down to the swimming pool area now. Now I've just come down from the top of deck, which gives you the 360 view, the open area entertainment deck, and around the corner here they have a small barbecue that you can take around the pool, and the charcoal. And over here we've got the elevators that will take you down to the ground floor, and another barbecue over there that people were using at New Year's Eve last night. And if you hadn't seen my previous video on this apartment complex, they've got the emergency phone here, and all apartments have one of these in their apartment here. So there's emergency phones everywhere for ringing security. If anything happens around the pool area or any accidents, this phone's right throughout the whole complex. And it's got twin elevators here. So the tiles were specially made in China. Absolutely, a one-off tile. So the twin elevators are here. Every floor's got, firefighting equipment, fire hose reels, and the sprinkler systems and smoke detectors everywhere, right throughout the whole complex. This is the barbecue that you can take up, out by the swimming pool. And they got the bag of coals, and so people were using it last night. So that's one of the added advantages of having a residential service apartment where everything's supplied. Now we're in the other second entertainment area on the next floor down. So this is more for relaxing around the swimming pool, having a barbecue, cooking around the swimming pool, eating. Got the tables and chairs, and the barbecue's just inside the door there. I'll add some photos to the end of this video to show you what was going on down here last night, New Year's Eve. So this is the swimming pool here. And we've got 360 views of Phnom Penh Cambodia. You can see the quality of the workmanship that went into this residential service apartment. You know, absolutely, you know, 5-star quality. Just only the best of the best was used, and no corners were cut. So we've got a third entertainment area where you can roll the barbecue if you don't want it around the swimming pool. You can roll around to this area here and eat from the tables and chairs and cook. And you've got absolutely, you know, $1 million views of Phnom Penh Cambodia from every floor and every room, apartment in this complex. You can just see how, now, if you've ever been to Phnom Penh Cambodia before, we're looking out towards the international airport at Phnom Penh. Is out there. But at the moment they're building a new airport, and when that's finished the old one will close and the new one will open up. All those who are interested in the games, the Asian games are being held in Phnom Penh, Cambodia this year between May the 5th and May the 17th. And all Asian countries will be involved. And they've just built a new 60,000 covered in stadium ready for the games. So that's this year on the 5th of May to the 17th of May. Now, as I said before, on every floor there's male and female toilets. So if you're on the swimming pool area or this entertainment area, right next door is toilets, male and female. And they've all got a shower. So if you want to have a shower or a toilet after using the gymnasium or the steam room, there's toilets. So we've got the steam room over here and the sauna, if you haven't seen my previous videos. And these are the female toilets, exactly the same as the male for the shower. You know, absolutely beautiful quality. So this is the sauna, and that's the steam room. So the sauna is all done out in original pine, you know, an original sauna room. You know, this type of quality, you know, very rare to be found in a residential apartment. And you've got the hot coals. Now everything is done in pine like the original ones were built. This is the steam room, all done on tiles, the curved roof, the light, and everything's done on tiles. So it's a true original steam room. So you've got the sauna next door, and then you've got the sauna and steam room. An absolutely beautiful quality. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, I'll tell you what I'm paying per month. So over here we have the separate gymnasium, and it's closed off. and the windows open up, and it's got lots of fans, so it's cool in here when you're working out. So we'll go and have a look at this. Absolutely, you know, the top of the quality equipment in here. If you hadn't seen part 1 or part 2, and this is the first one you've seen, they've got rubber tiles on the floor, not ceramic. And 360 views of Phnom Penh while you're training. The wind's gonna, you've got lots of fans going. The windows open up. And got top quality, you know, everything's just brand new. And you know, only the best was, you know, installed here. You know, the owner done, you know, a fabulous job. Yeah, him and his architect, you know, there was nothing, you know, no corners cut, which you find in a lot of apartments. You know, there's just only the finest quality equipment. You know, whether you're talking about outdoor furniture, barbecues, weightlifting gear, the toilets on every floor, the views, I mean, yeah, and every apartment has got, you know, views over Phnom Penh. Now I'm in the elevator going from the rooftop entertainment area and the gymnasium, the sauna, the spa, the upper deck, second entertainment area. We're going down into the basement, so if you've got an apartment here, the elevator goes right down to the apartment where you park your cars and motorbikes. So this is where we're going now. So if you're living here, vehicles, motorbikes are parked here, and this is your way out. Come in, motorbikes parked over there, and the cars, and the elevators are there. So there's not many apartment complexes or even 5-star hotels where the elevator actually goes right into the car park. So you just drive in, park your motorbike, and there's also an upper car park, and I'll take you up and show it to you. So if you're coming into the underground car park, you just come down here, park your vehicles and motorbikes over there, and park your car down here, or your motorbike. And there's also an upstairs parking area. I'll show it to you now. So this has got to be one of the few car parks, underground car parks anywhere in the world. It's got a huge chandelier hanging that lights up when you go into the car park. Yeah, an actual chandelier hanging to take you into the car park. Now if you're walking, this is the entrance here. If you're walking, this is your entrance here. You know, it's like walking into, you know, a 5-star hotel in Dubai when you walk in here. And it's actually, you know, a resident apartment complex right in the middle of Phnom Penh. The street has really lots of shade trees in it that keeps the street cool, and you know, very quiet streets, no busy traffic, and lots of shade trees. And you know, we're only about 8-minute walk from, you know, the Phnom Penh city, and it's the shade trees and your apartment facing north that gives you, you know, really affordable electricity. You've got the 24-hour security guard waiting there, and if he doesn't know you or a pass, then you can't get in. Some of you may have seen my, you know, part 1 and part 2, but this is like a day like version of part 3, and I'm just adding some extras that I hadn't added to my other part 1 and part 2. And also this car park, it's got its own chandelier, yeah, and leading into the car park. So this is the second upper floor car park where you park your motorbikes. And I'll just show you, if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, I'll just show you the entrance. And one of the most important things when renting an apartment, that you have, you know, the very, very large backup generator system. If there's ever a power cut, you'll never lose your Wi-Fi, your internet, and it's, you know, a lot of apartments have got a little tiny one that, you know, just work the minimum, you lose your Wi-Fi and your internet and cable TV. So it's got a huge generator system for if there's any power cuts, and it cuts in automatically. Now, to come from this car park here, you've got 2 entrances, and I'll show them to you. Now, if you've parked your car or motorbike here, you can go through these doors and get the elevator. But there's another entrance, and I'll show it to you once we get inside these doors here. That's what the chandeliers look like coming into the car park. The receptionist has just turned them on for me. They're usually off during the daytime, but going all night. And in reception, you've got the huge chandeliers inside reception and inside the other car park. Now this is a chandelier when you come through the entrance to the apartment. Got the massive chandelier, and the other chandelier that takes you into the underground car park, and the chandelier that takes you into the upper ground car park. So I'm about to show you the rest of reception. Oops, my finger was in the way. Yeah, this is the 2 elevators that take your apartment if you're coming in reception in the upper car park. You come in this way, but there's 2 entrances, and I'll show you. This is one entrance to your apartment, and I'll show you the other one. And they've got a beautiful grandfather clock here. You know, you don't see these, you know, very often nowadays. Beautiful. And they got the reception area here, all done in marble. So this is reception area for, you know, the apartment. And over here we've got, you know, absolutely beautiful furniture. If you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, you know, all original lights, and the furniture. Yeah, it's got the stamp of approval down there by the leg, the gold, and these are all the same, from the same company. You can see what company it is, but you know they make top quality, you know, shoes, handbags, furniture, and even the tissue holder and all these are from the same company. Another light over there, and a fridge that has cold water in it. And even in reception, you know, they've got a downstairs toilet. So there's toilets everywhere for, you know, the tenants and guests to use. Now this is the other entrance, and if you're parking your motorbike or your car, and that's the big, you know, huge oversized generator, backup power that does everything. And if you don't want to come through the glass doors into the elevator, you can come in this way from the car park. And you know, if you want to use the toilet before going up to your apartment, you know, the toilet's there. If you want to sit down, get a cold drink out of the fridge before going to your apartment, you're hot, riding a motorbike, just sit down here. And there's always a girl or security at the counter 24 hours a day. You've just seen the cost of my apartment and electricity, which come to $481. And there's two of us living here. We don't keep any food whatsoever at home. The only thing we keep home is coffee and tea. All our other meals are eaten at restaurants, and they're all hygienic restaurants with refrigeration, and we eat everything at restaurants. We do not eat anything at home. The only thing we have is coffee and tea. So with our rental, our electricity and our meals, we are staying in Phnom Penh, Cambodia for our total budget is $700 a month. Yes, $700 a month for two people, and that includes everything you've seen in this video. I'm living in 5-star luxury. Everything's provided, and we eat all our meals at restaurants, and we have our own tuk-tuk driver. We don't have a vehicle, a motorbike. We don't rent, own them, buy them. And one thing is, we never ever have food delivered. I've never ever had food delivered at home, because I know some people spend 100, 150, 200, plus having meals delivered at home, when you can actually go and get some exercise and walk to the restaurant and walk home, or get a tuk-tuk home. So our total budget for everything, including our visas every year, which are $180 per year. If you want to know how to get your visas for $180 per year, that's for retirement visas, the ER, retirement. You have to be 55 or older to retire in Cambodia. And our total budget per month is $700 a month for two people. And we live in luxury, and go on holidays to Vietnam, Thailand, and that's our budget for every month is $700 per month. So if you want to know any more, I'll just leave all my details down below this video, and you can contact me through a WhatsApp number or leave a message on YouTube. This is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share.